Okay, so here is how you're gonna make your standardization curve. So as you can see, I made a little table here. I just made random numbers. Okay, so my numbers will not be the same as your numbers. Okay, so I have my concentration, right? My percent solution. You took masses, you took densities, you also have things like specific gravity and things like that. So what you want to do first is, just like it showed you in the first part with the temperatures, is that you want to highlight all of your solution percents aside from your unknown. Okay, so we're going to ignore this for right now, and I'm going to highlight these ones. And now we don't want the mass of solutions. We want to also have the density. So how you do that is that you're going to hold down your control button, which should be on your bottom left of your computer. And you're going to click here and, oops, hold on. All right, control, and then grab those ones as well. Now what you can do is just up above where you can see my pointer is the insert tab. So you can click there, and you want a scatter point graph. So you can click this one that looks like little dots, and it's going to be this first graph here. So you're going to click that, and it's going to bring up a graph. It's not perfect. You're going to have to add some titles and things like that, but you should see along the bottom 0 through, this one says 25, which is just fine because that points all of our concentrations on the x-axis, right, our percent solution. So that's the ones that you got through C1V1 equals C2V2, right, our dilutions. And then on the y-axis, we have our densities. So of course the chart title, if I was going to title this, I would say, because it's y versus x, right? So it's density versus concentration. Just keep in mind that you do also have to have your titles on the X and Y axis, all right? And you can find that back in how to do that in the first part where you guys did that with the temperatures, right? And then once you have this, remember how before, this is how you went and got your trend line. So you're going to click on one of your points, doesn't matter which one, I'll click on this one. And you'll see these little blue X kind of things, right? Show up on all your points. So you're going to then right click, and you're going to go to add trend line right here. Right, and it said that we wanted a linear trend line. So if you look over here, we do have it on linear. And you can see it will slightly change with different types of lines, right? So see, that gave me a trend line error because I was trying to do a logarithmic scale. But so here is our linear trend line, right? And you can see that these points are not all right on the line, which you shouldn't expect that, especially, so, what is above and below the line? These are errors, right? So all of your points should fall on the line. They probably do not, and that is errors in measurement. Okay, so when you added 25 milliliters, it may not have been exactly 25 milliliters. So just kind of understand why you have points above and below. All right, but the trend line, it shows you what is the best fit for all of your points. So I'll leave you there. That pretty much brings us, so we did, oh, this is hard to do without my drawing pad. So we did all of this, right? Like I said, make sure that it has a title and axes. All right, we just showed you how to do the trend line. Oh, and let me show you how to do the equation. So it won't let me erase these lines here, sorry. But okay, so back on our graph, once again, we clicked on one of these lines or one of these dots, we right clicked and we made a trend line, right? So now over here in this format trend line area to your right, if you scroll all the way down, you'll see these 3 check mark boxes, right? So you want to display your equation on the chart. All right, and it'll give your equation here. All right, Muhammad, if you need any more help, just let me know, okay?